So what would you say in terms of choosing a math textbook, or what did you take into account when you chose University of Chicago School of Mathematics project for your online classes?
I really, really like University of Chicago because it teaches math directly to the student. It has a lot more writing in it than most math textbooks because it explains things in words, and then it also gives you example problems. But a lot of textbooks have a lot of just a little bit of words and then lots of examples, and sometimes students have a difficult time connecting those pieces and understanding what the textbook is trying to teach them. So University of Chicago is actually written to be able to do it yourself, self-study or independent study by just reading the textbook and doing the problems in the textbook. It is a rather rigorous curriculum, so there are many students that need that teacher support to get through it, but it is written in a very conversational tone so that the student can understand the concepts. The other thing that University of Chicago does that I really love is the connection between topics. You know, a lot of textbooks just teach a topic and then they go on to another topic, and there's not really a connecting theme, or there's not really that much connection between those topics, so you seem to jump around. And in fact, some curricula allow you to actually teach the concepts in any order, whereas University of Chicago doesn't do that. It has a segue from one topic to the next, and it really weaves this pattern of mathematics. And in fact, in the pre-calculus with statistics, we actually see a lot of connections between statistics, trigonometry, and algebra that you typically don't see in textbooks. In addition to that, there's a lot of application problems. So I almost never hear from students when I'm teaching from this curriculum, well, when am I ever going to use this? When am I ever going to use this in real life? Because there's so many application problems that answer that question. Whereas if many curricula will just have a lot of numerical examples, a lot of skills work, which is important, but then that's when you get the questions like, what's the point? Why am I doing this? And with University of Chicago, I feel like they do a very good job of demonstrating the point to all of this and how it's used and where we would use it in just regular everyday life. So I really think it's an excellent curriculum because it blends the topics, it gives you lots of applications, and it also speaks verbally as well as numerically to students.